So we kicked this off yesterday morning talking about the race to avoid the war, which I thought was kind of a parallel framing to the speech that you gave last month for the Atlas Society Gala. And I loved your line, I've been repeating it nonstop since, about you don't want to be a martyr, you want to be a winner. And I wondered if you could just, in your own words, elaborate a little bit about what you mean by that.
Well, it started out with a discussion of Ayn Rand and Atlas Shrugged, and the theme of the book is the system is rigged.
Hi, I'm Crypto Positive. If you like this video, please smash like and don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section below. Thanks and enjoy the video.
Overregulated, you can work as hard as you want, but at the end of the day, you can't succeed, and the solution is go on strike and withdraw from the economy to Galt's Gulch. And John Galt's solution is you should withdraw your labor from a corrupt economy. And the observation I made is that Satoshi is like John Galt, except a better engineer, because John Galt's solution was it's rigged, go start your own economy in a valley. And Satoshi's solution was, his observation was you're working as hard as you can for a currency that's being consistently debased by someone behind that curtain. And if you work your entire life and you make every sacrifice, they can still take everything you've done from you in 12 months if they wish to just turn the dial to the left hard enough. And once you realize that, you realize that there's no point in playing a game that is rigged. But on the other hand, going on strike and waging a full frontal attack on the game that is rigged is just making yourself a martyr. There are a lot of things that I disagree with in this world, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that you look at and disagree with in this world, but I have the humility to know that I can't change those things through a full frontal attack. I can just become a puddle of blood in front of the tank or in front of the wall. Satoshi gave us something, a place where we could win, and a strategy we could win, and the strategy is withdraw your economic energy from the currency, which is the rigged system, and move it into a currency which is to your benefit. Not only do you move your energy into a system that isn't continually bleeding you, but it also turns out that not only is Bitcoin not an inflationary currency, Bitcoin is a deflationary currency which is viral and getting stronger. When you work as hard as you can and you sacrifice everything you have in order to support a weak currency that's collapsing, you just service the regime. And when you put it into a semi-weak currency, slowly weakening, right, you still just surrender your hope and your future. When you put it into a deflationary currency, a currency that gets stronger as more people join, not only do you stop feeding the corrupt system, but you begin to strengthen the virtuous system. And Bitcoin gets stronger as more people join. Bitcoin gets stronger as you put more money into it. But Bitcoin also gets stronger as you put more creativity or innovation. Every single developer that builds a Lightning app or builds a new improvement to Bitcoin makes the network stronger. Every communicator and every creator, every time you create you see me, I share tips videos. They're wonderful. Tip if you're in the audience. I love them. I share the crypto couples videos. They're wonderful. I love them. I share some of your memes. I laugh at all your memes, but there's only some of them I can share. But when you create something of beauty that's compelling, that's communicative, You're making Bitcoin better. You're making the world a better place. We're reaching a new audience. And when you're working behind the scenes, if you work for a regulator or a policymaker, or I meet people that are working at a bank. I met some people the other day. They said, we're at a bank, we're believers, and we're going to get our bank into Bitcoin. Tell us what to do. And I said, well, here's my experience. Thank you for helping. Every single person that puts their vocational skill into this network makes it stronger. When you put your balance sheet in the network, you make it stronger. When you put your passion into the network, you make it stronger. When you bring your organization to the network, you make it stronger. And this thing you know that it's only going to get stronger, faster, smarter over time. You also know that there's never going to be more than 21 million, but you also know that over time there's going to be less than 21 million. And a point I made to Natalie this morning in another interview is I said, the really amazing thing about Bitcoin is Bitcoin has in essence not just decentralized money. It is not just provided sovereignty and given property rights to the individual. It's also decentralized charity, and it's privatized virtue. And that I mean it this way: if you put all of your money on a boat, and it was Bitcoin, and it sunk, and you died with your private keys, you've just made a contribution to the rest of the network, right? If you want to do good for the civilization, you don't have to find a charity. You don't have to give all your money to a foundation of do-gooders that are going to give it to someone, that you don't have to give it to Greenpeace or the Sierra Club or the Gates Foundation, right? 3 of my favorites. You don't have to give it to anybody. You don't have to put up with virtue signalers that badger you to death, that say you're not a good person if you don't give all your money away. The truth is, you can self-custody your money, and on your deathbed, you can gift it to whatever cause you want. And the default, if you don't have a better idea, is you die with your private keys in your head, and you gift it pro rata, fairly and equitably, to every other person that got you to where you were.
С тобой так хорошо, с тобой и летом, и зимой, с тобой я бы всю жизнь провел. С тобой